my head to my feet, yeah.
Cameraman singing along with Def Leppard, and a crowd member yelling, "Ban the Klan," at Henson and Lenny. Lenny obviously taking offense to it. I think we may have already had... No, it's zero. Turn it up.
In the right corner, weighing in and combined with 435 pounds. What's the name today? Pillow Butter?
Pillow Biter.
It actually happened this morning.
Pillow Biter, Scott Henson! And his partner. Is it still your baby daddy? Your baby daddy, Lenny D. Miracle Violence Conspiracy!
Crowd likes him.
The crowd are definitely behind him now. He's the rope champion.
Warrior mannerisms get you cheers.
That shit's over.
In the left corner, weighing a total combined weight, 485 pounds, Daniel Makabe, Yakuza J, Bubble Team Mafia!
Despite the enthusiastic intro, the crowd did not like that as much.
That's fine. They don't want to be like, they're here to wrestle. They're not here to win fucking popularity contests.
I would judge that by the back of Daniel Makabe's t-shirt. And the guy that had eat bag of shit on the back of his t-shirt is obviously
He's not looking for cheers.
not looking to win any popularity contests. Henson getting the crowd going.
Starting off this 2 out of 3 falls match with Yakuza J, Scott Henson. We're gonna tie up.
Is this the first ever 2 or 3 falls tag match?
In VCW history, I believe so.
Henson,
Arm wringer.
Put in an arm wringer. Henson gonna do his fancy.
Whoa, no!
He
German
got
suplex
cut, the
hold.
German suplex!
1, 2, 3! Just as soon as it started, it ended. First fall. Miracle Violence Conspiracy down.
What?
Bubble Team Mafia.
What in the fuck just happened?
I don't think anyone saw that coming.
What happened?
That
Did he pin him?
He pinned him like 15 seconds, maybe 20. I don't
Fuck!
That was a quick one, you know. They put the pressure on now because the Miracle Violence Conspiracy need to win 2 in a row.
I'm boycotting the second fall.
Seriously. All me?
All you.
Okay, we got our second fault. Wow.
No, you screwed it up already. I'm back.
All right, we got to tie up Lenny D and
Boycott's
Daniel
over.
Makabe.
Ugh.
You know, this match,
I'm just upset.
you generally think 2 out of 3 falls. We could, you know, long matches generally, but
Judging by the first fall, the entire match is going 30 to 45 seconds.
basically, yeah.
Depending if it goes 3 falls or not. What the fuck?
Trying to take him the leg, he got it. How would you go with that leg? He was a rear waist lock.
Alright, I guess I have to be done being angry and talk about
I think
fucking wrestling now.
I think these two are gonna have a wrestle. Like that was a. I think no one's gonna be falling for any of those fancy tactics again. Like that was a nice little escape out of Juji's time. We threw him over into that side headlock.
Alright, let's talk about fucking history here. These 4 gents are often involved in tag team matches. Not often, but a few times throughout the years.
Once a year, actually.
Yeah.
Just before you go on that long history, I'm just gonna tell you. I'm gonna blurt out whatever is happening. I may interrupt you. So keep going.
Keep going, just you're gonna blurt out actual match.
Hammerlock.
Great. And snapmare.
Snapmare. Keep going.
Alright, so these 4 often referred to as the 4 horsemen of VCW.
2 count.
Although they've never been like a faction of 4. They've never all been on the same side at the same time.
They should try like getting along at all. Like they all have gotten along with each other. At least one other guy at one
some
point.
time in the past.
They never seem to be able to get it together to be one giant team because they'd be unstoppable if they thought about it.
They could really just go throughout VCW beating the fuck out of everyone else.
They should try it.
They should sometime. I'd be in favor of that, actually.
Anyways, keep going with your history lesson.
But, yeah, so in various teams, yeah, it's sort of been 1 tag match a year since 2001. Although I can see there being 2 in 2005. Because this is January 14th, and we're already having 1. So, yeah, so in 2001, we had Henson and Yakuza J versus the team then known as Darkside BSX, which was Lenny D and Daniel Makabe.
Armringer. Hammerlock.
Then in 2002, Henson and Lenny versus Makabe Makabe and Yakuza, which you're seeing right here, right now. In '03, it was Henson and Makabe would form something of an alliance after feuding versus Lenny and Yakuza. And then in August '04, which the match you may have seen recently, it is on our website. Actually, I think all those matches are on our website, but whatever. We had this very match on August 14th, 2004.
Oh, mean slap.
Counter and slap to the back, and also denied that headstand roll through, as you saw just a second ago. So this is exactly 5 months after their previous encounter. In their previous encounter, it was one of VCW's longest matches ever. Maybe, was it VCW's longest match ever?
Yes.
Yes, in 38 minutes or so. Just a regular one-fall tag match. At that point, both teams were newly formed, but had become full-time teams, with Henson and Lenny being known as the Miracle Violence Conspiracy, the MVC, and Danny Makabe and Yakuza J, now known as the Bubble Tea Mafia. And that was an excellent match. They went back and forth, a whole lot of beatdowns, and Lenny elbowing people as hard as he can.
Headlock takedown.
People getting dropped on their heads, and all the good things you expect from a VCW tag team encounter. And the end came when Danny Makabe, known for his signature move at 19 years old, got Lenny up on his shoulders and hit the 20 years old, which was basically a cage driller, or a cradle sit-down tombstone, if you will. And that pretty much knocked Lenny unconscious, while Yakuza held Henson back, allowing Daniel Makabe to make the pin. So in this match, Henson and Lenny are looking to exact some form of revenge, although the first fall did not go their way, and they are one fall away from losing to these guys yet again.
They very well could lose this any second. You know, they gotta wrestle defensively for the rest of this match.
They do. They absolutely need this fall, or else it's over.
Basically, yeah.
And a lot of good sound tag team wrestling right now by the team of Makabe and Yakuza.
Arm drag.
Good jumping arm drag there.
Oh, rolls out.
Ricky Steamboat style, and rolls him right over into his own. And flips him.
Grounded arm drag into a headlock.
Flips him into a headlock now.
I think he's trying to roll him over. He got him over.
He rolls out, makes the tag. He's had quite enough of Danny Makabe.
He was in there with Yakuza for a little bit too, right? So
yeah. He's had his time.
We have a test of strength.
Henson and Makabe, and now these two have quite a history. They've had several big time matches, but
two in the last year.
Two in the last year, and a big one the year before that, in 2003. These two, we can announce it now because it's now common knowledge. These two were involved in back-to-back matches of the year.
Oh, shoulders down.
Shoulders down with pin. Ref not catching it until a little too late. Did not get the pin. Makabe gets back up from the bridge.
Oh, he's going to break that bridge off. Yep.
Breaks it.
Oh,
both
hits
legs
a
at the
hard
same time.
forearm.
Elbows him right in the face. Yeah, on
back-to-back match of the year, says you're saying.
April 29th, 2003, these two had a big old match, and that was voted the best match in 2003. Then they had the infamous 2 of 3 falls pin submission street fight stipulation on May 8th of 2004, and that was voted the 2004 match of the year. They also had one on VCW's 100th show on January 25th of 4, which was also an excellent match, and was somewhere in the top 5 matches of the year, I believe number 4 was 5. It was 5. There you go.
While you're doing that little history of their little feuding, Makabe dropkicked Henson in the knee, and let the Mafia see an opening. They're going straight to work on that.
They wasted no time in honing in on that leg there.
You know, they're just, both these teams are both sound teams. They're not necessarily a team a lot together, but they know each other.
They do know each other well, and they
understand how tag team wrestling works.
And they've certainly teamed together more than last time they faced each other.
Correct. Both had some matches since then, so they've been able to hone their skills as a team together, as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, they figured out what each other is doing. They can read each other a little better, know what's happening a little faster. And, in fact, Makabe and Yakuza have even had international matches as a team. They competed in HWF's final show on October 24th, 2004 in Bellevue, Ohio. In
Makabe, of
fact,
course, killing backyard wrestling.
Killing backyard wrestling with that match. This match and all matches after are merely the rigor mortis of backyard wrestling.
I don't know if you noticed, but Yakuza's tied up every single limb except for Henson's right arm.
Yakuza was a freaking prick. If you saw what was going on there, he had him in a regular SDF. Then he sandwiched Henson's left arm. Henson pretty much could only kick at him with his right leg. Then he got that leg. So Henson was basically helpless until he finally got that right arm to push off the SDF. Oh, that's just mean. That's why I am pushing for wrist tape to be outlawed in VCW. Because there's way too much eye raking with it.
I don't know, it doesn't happen that often. But
You can go blind
you can.
just once. It happens just once. That's it.
Step again.
Makabe rolls through with a rolling calf compression hold, I do believe.
Yeah, pulls his leg down, and now he's pulling Henson's leg over it. I think some good flexibility on Makabe's part, but it's also stretching Henson in a ways you really don't want your legs to be stretched.
Henson's not having
There's a
a good
fucking
time. He's
armbar staring you in the face.
fighting and pushing him off now. Gets off.
Kicked
Now
in the
gets
back.
kicked in the back. Makabe now rocking the kick pads with his gear for just such an occasion.
Yeah, for sure. They come in handy every once in a while. Old timey backdrop this early? Are you kidding me? I mean, we're about 10 minutes in. But
It's a hold on the head lock.
oh,
Elbows out. Throwing a bunch hard right to the neck, jaw, temple, face area.
are we gonna have a? He's gonna make that big tag to Lenny.
He needs to make that tag. I think that knee's a little bit hurt. Quite frankly.
Yeah, we're gonna have a.
Henson makes a tag.
Makes a big tag to Lenny D.
And tag to Yakuza. Lenny
Close
runs
line?
in.
No.
Yakuza catches him, throws him
my.
right over with a backdrop driver.
Wow.
Sometimes known as the backdrop go to hell.
And Makabe just pulled him straight over
Pulls
his
him
corner.
out.
Wow.
He's not making another tag
Wow.
anytime soon.
I really don't think that's what Henson was looking for. You know, he needed a breather, and
No.
now
And now his partner's
going to be
trouble.
looking to make the tag to him. You know.
Well, what's Henson going to do? Not as much. Yakuza on him with the knee. Ref catches him early. Get him off. There you go.
A bit of a choke on. Oh, now he's got that Kano head and arm choke.
Is that a scarf hold or is that something else?
It's a scarf. There's about 7 different names for that move. There's arm triangle, there's head triangle, head and arm triangle.
Is that a side choke?
It's a side choke, that's a head and arm
That's
choke.
too many things.
It's a can opener.
That is the rolling Olympic hell.
Yeah.
1, 5, 0. I think it's 0 actually. 5 is the reverse one of that. And then 1 through 4 are fucking mysteries to me.
He's cranking on that though.
I think there's a 6.
When he lets go to rake your eyes, that's when you get out.
Regardless, that move rolling
Why are we
Olympic
talking
L0.
about Tamon Honda anyway?
That's all you need to know. Rolling Olympic L0. That one was 0. Maybe you'll see 5 sometime later in life, but
Again, if you're not getting the choke on that, you are certainly torquing on that neck.
Yeah.
It's going to go straight into an abdominal
right
stretch.
into the ab stretch. It's the street version. And
he's
Yakuza
getting the arm.
illegally giving his partner added leverage.
Ref didn't see it though.
Lenny, you can see it in his face. Also, the newly head-shaven Lenny D, in case you didn't notice that before. He had hair before this day. Now he has much, much less.
Ref's not seen it again.
Lenny, not a happy camper. Lenny
Lenny gets out a hip toss.
finally hip tosses him out.
Drop toe.
Gets dropped toe hold. Lenny was probably hoping to make a tag after that because he has been backdrop driven and abdominal stretched a little too much for his liking, I would say.
Taking what's given to them. Yakuza was with his wits enough to get that backdrop driver, and now they're going to work on that neck.
They got a specific and different game plan for both of their opponents. Slapped in the face, and we are exchanging heavy
A little bit of hot fighting minus the hot.
strikes right now.
Oh, those are nasty forearms.
I hope
seeing a Dangan elbow here.
I hope you can hear those. I hope we're not talking over the actual strikes. It's really good to hear. Makabe comes out of nowhere.
Whoa!
Plants him in the face with a plastic chair. And Yakuza pins him. Uncalled for.
I think the ref may have been in a daze. I don't know. Makabe sort of denied it afterwards. You know, he didn't see that.
Where'd that chair come from?
I don't know, but
Out of there. Yeah, no.
he could have smoked him right in the eye. He could have broken his nose.
Yet another attempted blinding by Daniel Makabe. That's 2 in the match.
The boot up.
I believe 3 you get a yellow card for.
You get a yellow card. He's done the wrist tape. He's thrown a chair.
Yeah. And by yellow card, I mean the actual band Yellow Card comes out and sings Ocean Avenue as a punishment.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even the violin player?
Especially the violin player.
Ugh, worst.
With an amp.
Amp. Wow. Rooting them. What do we got? Possible. No. Oh!
Lenny
Gary
summons the powers of evil. And
big tag to Henson.
And Henson is in.
Take the Yakuza.
Henson has had a decent rest. And he is fired up.
Body slam.
With a big old body slam. And a body slam on Daniel Makabe. Gets some big height on that one. Yakuza up and down. Daniel Makabe comes at him again and gets body slammed yet again. Yakuza comes over, gets hit in the back.
John Walters!
John Walters. Yakuza's spine is crunched in 3 places.
What?
Daniel Makabe jumps at him, gets caught in a fireman's carry. Henson is a house on fire. Throws him up.
Kablamo!
Oh, go
no.
for the Kablamo.
Oh!
Gets foot stomped in the same damn knee. Lenny is elbowed. What the hell just happened?
Forearms Lenny off the apron and he's going back to that leg.
And they are all over Henson's knee.
He had his wits about him to, he took those body slams, but he knew that Kablamo was coming.
After that firing comeback by Henson, he gets stopped on the last move.
He was digging the elbow into that knee. Wow.
Henson using his good knee to break out of it now. Gabba's still got control though. He just drops the elbow again on the left knee and now cranking it upwards, working it the opposite way.
Henson's gonna pull in the hair, eh?
Henson wants to do whatever he can to get out of this because he is tired.
Really, he has no choice. His leg's in a lot of pain, and
He's tired of people hurting his knee, and now he's just cross-facing Makabe, doing anything to get out. Henson barely standing at this point. Having trouble.
those cross faces.
Yeah, Makabe's backed into the corner, but he's still in control. Going for a big elbow. Henson blocks it at the last second. Turns around. Elbows in the corner. Oh!
Oh, hard chops. Do we got another one?
Oh, those are big.
Henson really should be taking this opportunity to make a hot tag, but really he's just thinking fight,
He's got to do what he can. And Lenny's probably not in great shape at the moment. Oh, gets a drop kick in the knee again. Maybe he should have made the tag. I don't know.
In moments like this, you're not necessarily thinking. You're thinking with your heart kind of thing.
Yeah, hindsight's 20/20 on something like that. Maybe I should have made the tag, but at the time it was a hard call to make. Yakuza J grabs the leg. Dragon screws Henson over. Trying to pick him up for
pulling him back up.
He was trying to pull him up for rolling dragon screws. Henson slapping him off. Yakuza doesn't care, puts him in a spinning toe hold. Obviously gone to the Dory Funk Jr. school
Oh, he's yanking him back with the spinning toe.
of wrestling holds. And now sits down with it in a prison lock.
Prison death lock.
That is a bad time, especially when you're not the world's most flexible guy like Henson.
Oh, slapped him in the chest.
Calls that the drop frame slap. Yakuza makes the tag because he is tired of being slapped in the sternum nipple area. Rightly so. Henson not standing at this point. The guy with a spinning hold of his own. Getting it on, maybe going into the figure 4.
I think
But
we're
it's
just
not. Still going spinning toe
They've been
hold.
watching their Funk Brothers matches.
Clearly they have.
Oh, kicks him off.
And not Funks versus Flair. Then they would have seen the figure 4. Funks versus guys who don't do figure 4s.
Looking that up. Elbow. This is the point of the elbow onto that knee. That's
Dropping
gonna hurt.
elbows down on that knee. Henson fighting out now. Trying to catch his balance. Back on 2 feet now. Backing him up against the ropes. Where are we going here? Henson.
Oh, how he
catches
find this
him
carry? He's
in the fireman's carry.
see him sort of limping around. He's sort of trying to balance his one
He
foot.
doesn't want to stand on his left foot. Hits the one-legged Death Valley driver.
Makabe was trying to slap that leg away too. You notice
Yeah, well, that's the smartest way to get out of it in that situation.
for sure.
Because he's
He
got the leg
knows he's
work
got
on.
that.
Henson crawling.
We got a.
Gabba makes the tag.
Both men make a
Henson
tag.
has made the tag.
Lenny's back in.
Lenny
Oh no.
freaking out. This is what happened in August.
That's what you don't want is a freaking out Lenny D.
You do not want to piss this man
Those are
off.
some of the hardest forearms. Just
Remember those Jeff Jarrett shirts? Don't pee star me off? Yeah. Fucking, that's what this is.
oh
Backs Yakuza.
oh that's
Corner to corner.
that's gonna hurt Makabe. And here we go.
Throws in with the Dangan elbow on both men.
That was one of the screamiest dang ends I've ever seen.
Yeah, Lenny is losing it and just going nuts on Yakuza.
Makabe feeling the compression from his partner and that elbow, and he just flops down to the floor. And Henson's holding him there.
Holding him, punching Makabe on the floor. Lenny going for a powerbomb on the heaviest man in wrestling. Elbow now. What's he going for? Power? He's known to do the wild bomb.
Pile driver?
He's almost had it for what looked to be a pile driver.
I was thinking that
throwing elbows.
That's a big 275-pound man right there.
Gets him up. Pile driver on the 275-pound Yakuza
Makabe's
J.
trying to crawl back in to break that up. You can see in the bottom right corner.
Henson is holding him down. 3 count.
Second falls goes to the Miracle Violent Conspiracy.
Evened up.
They needed that.
We are evened up at 1 apiece, and the MVC needed that more than they've ever needed anything.
Makabe's checking out his partner. I don't know, there was not really an official rest period, but it was sort of a bit of a grace period between
I
falls.
missed it.
Still counts as the next fall.
Filming.
Yeah, well, it's the most logical thing, because both teams need a break at this point. So
you know, the Bubble Tea are down to 1 member, basically. Like, who knows if Yakuza can continue. We'll see, right?
That is a man with a hurt neck. I have seen people with hurt necks, and he is one of them.
MVC, however, got 2 members who both have some injuries on their hands, too.
Yeah, Yakuza's not, he's not standing. I don't know, he's not even on the apron anymore. So I don't know how, I hate to say it, but I don't know how much good he's going to be in the third fall of this match.
We may have a 2-on-1 situation in this third fall, and it's not looking good for Daniel Makabe.
Yakuza doesn't know where he is. Lenny's hurt too.
What's going on in this camp?
He was... I think that was everything he had to hit that pile driver. But that pile driver will mess you up. 275 pounds of your own weight compressing down in your head and neck. That was a good pile driver too. That wasn't one of those lame ones. Makabe and Henson.
Makabe started checking out his situation. Once he's got 2 guys on one side, he's got a partner down on the other side. He's just going to attack.
He's got to end this quick if he's going to end it, because he's looking at a 2-on-1 situation.
Going for a brainbuster, or
I would say Lenny is less hurt than Yakuza. Yeah, Lenny's on the apron, although not looking great. Henson's got the hand up. Lenny eventually tags in. And we got the crowd, the crazed fans, tapping on the ring now.
Now this is where the numbers game kind of.
The fans appear to have broken the guard.
Whoa!
Backhanding both men, trying to win a 2-on-1 fight. Henson flies out of the ring. Down he goes.
Whoa! Brainbuster on Lenny.
Set him up.
Oh!
Just whips him down with a head first brainbuster. Avalanche style.
Lenny's down.
Nadare Shikino brainbuster, I believe is the Japanese term for it. Dives on him with a tope. Almost goes all the damn way over him. Takes Lenny right out.
He's checking on his partner.
His partner in the same place we left him about 3 minutes ago.
That's not going to be changing.
That's not a good sign. Body slams Lenny D on the outside.
Maybe trying to even up the odds here, but whoa!
Henson takes offense to his partner being body slammed on the floor, and body slams Daniel Makabe on the floor.
Makabe had the right idea.
Henson spits on Makabe's head and returns to his corner.
Makabe had the right idea though. He's trying to target one man. You know, take out Lenny D with those, you know, brainbuster, tope, body slam on the floor. But then, you know, the number game, it always comes back to numbers. 2-on-1 is never a fair situation.
Lenny D gives the thumbs up to the camera, indicating that he is conscious. I have not seen a thumbs up from Yakuza J.
I don't know if we've seen a thumbs up from Yakuza J.
Or ever. Hard elbow to the face by Henson.
And he's got body slammed on the floor now. You have those puzzle mats, but that's just a thin layer of, I don't even know what you call it. It's like a compressed styrofoam kind of thing.
Yeah, I don't want to call it padding. That would do a disservice to padding.
It's less than an inch thick.
Slap in the face by Henson.
Right underneath it is nothing but concrete.
You've seen the floor without pads, so
yeah.
we don't need to tell you.
So really, it's really just there for decoration. It's
Henson right now mocking Daniel Makabe's boot scrapes, just hitting them standing on him, breaking the boot across the face. Another big elbow
in the jaw.
Another in the jaw and neck, and gets him up with the fireman's carry. Perhaps gonna do good on the kablamo.
Oh, when you know.
Still feeling the knee, obviously, though.
But almost just to show up, you know, you cut me off for it earlier, but I'm still going to hit that stuff and just shove it right in your face.
I'm doing it this time, and I got it.
2 count.
You'll notice Scott Henson does seem to be growing his hair out, and at the same time, Lenny D shaved his. It's an unspoken agreement between the two members of the NBC.
They need a balance.
That at any given time, their combined hair has to weigh the same. Yeah. So they will always average the same.
Well, Henson's going to have to stop growing then if Lenny can't lose negative hair.
Actually, Lenny D has agreed if Henson continues to grow his hair long, that he will actually shave layers of skin off his scalp.
Oh, you can only do that for so long, though.
You'd be surprised. Lenny D is built differently than most men. That was a, well, right there was payback for the brainbuster.
That was a payback brainbuster. That was one of the nastier brainbusters. Although Makabe gave a nasty one too, so.
Before that, you had what appears to be a signature move of the NBC, the double hip toss and the Paisan elbow drop. Is Henson a favorite of them? Henson's slapping the hell out of him right now. Is Henson hitting a brainbuster too? Up and down, yes he is. 2 count.
There's only going to be so much of this that Makabe can take.
Yeah, he just took back-to-back brainbusters. He's near the end of his rope. Makabe fighting back now with all he can. He's crawling to his corner to make a tag to Yakuza is
sort of up.
His head and arms are on the apron. He's not really ready for a tag yet, though.
No, he certainly wasn't there to make the tag.
He's sort of halfway crawled his way up, so he's getting somewhere. Makabe is body slam. Henson picking up his own partner now.
What is this?
Your guess is as good as mine. That is an air mode frozen on his partner onto their opponent.
Lenny D weighs a good 205, 210 pounds. That was all of his weight crashing down on the chest of Daniel Makabe.
Pre-match weigh-in, he was 207.
Wow.
So that is 207 pounds on Daniel Makabe's chest. He's fighting back again.
Oh, hits that neck to try and get an opening, but not gonna work.
And he gets gangbanged. It looked like Yakuza was almost ready for a tag, actually. Lenny is Michinoku driver. Lenny on him for the pin. Barely gets out. His kickouts are getting slower.
He's got the right idea, though. He still has his wits about him because he's still trying to make that tag, but I don't know how much he can defend himself.
He's trying to keep it somewhat in his corner. And he's backed up into the bad corner.
Smart wrestling by NBC, they're going to keep it in their corner, you know.
The bad corner for him. It's the good corner for the other.
It's good for them, but
the other two guys.
For Makabe and Yakuza, not what they're looking for.
Big forearm on the same chest that was delivered and airborne frozen upon.
Oh shit.
Henson claiming it's Doomsday. What is the deal here? He's got him up going for
We're getting upon us, or are we gonna
Doomsday device, or what's Lenny doing? Climbing up those crappy ropes.
Oh,
that is a Doomsday Makura cutter.
That's it.
That is the first of those I've ever seen. Lenny holding his leg to may have hurt his hip.
Done.
Henson is on him, the legal man. Yakuza out of fucking nowhere!
Wow. He just bowled himself into the break up that pin because if he hadn't, this match would be over. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, you ain't kicking out from a Doomsday cutter of any sort. Yakuza is in now. This is the first of any, be it offense or defense from him, we have seen since he took that pile driver.
Not the legal man, though.
To end fall 2. That is a Northern Lights bomb.
Not the legal man over, and he's still feeling that the brain hurt.
He is not the legal man. He just came in, trying to do anything. Ref doing whatever he can to restore order, but it's not happening. Daniel Makabe, legal man, making the pin. Henson kicks out. Yakuza back to the floor now.
Yakuza actually dragged his partner out to that pin, you know?
He did.
But the problem remains that Makabe still needs to make the tag.
He does.
19 years old, wow, I don't think he's ever hit one of those on Henson.
Yeah, I can pretty much factually tell you that Scott Henson has never taken a 19 years old.
Oh!
And he never will, because he will slap you in the back if you try it. And he will pin you with 1 foot, but he won't get the pin.
No.
With the leg. Punched in the knee and drop kicked in the knee. That knee is hurt. Both men looking for tags now, maybe.
Knee is hurt, but
Henson dragging himself over.
Smart move by Makabe, give himself an opening to.
And Makabe is
ziplining his way.
He is ziplining his way to Yakuza J, who is standing on the apron. Henson rolls through.
Makes the tag.
Makes the tag. Yakuza J tagged in also.
He's slow
to get in. That is the opposite of a hot tag. That was a cold tag.
Fans, oh well, it was hot on the outside because the fans wanted to see it, but
The crowd was hot for it, but in terms of how fast they were moving,
you want to get warmed up, get slapped in the face.
It was
that's
like-
going to get the adrenaline.
it was
going.
like they just got unfrozen from a glacier.
Yeah,
But
sure.
Yakuza,
Oh, wow.
after a slap fight, has now got him in a torture rack, maybe trying to hit Lenny's own move, the Darkness Dust, on him. Lenny is fighting out like none other. He will not be the victim of his own move.
Oh, that was a hard forearm.
One of the hardest I've seen.
That's going to get him up.
And he's got him in the torture rack. He's set up. It's going to be the Darkness Dust on Lenny, the inventor of that move. He's up, and he's down. Lenny lands on his feet and knees, goes for a drop kick,
Rolls
gets
him
thrown back. Makabe runs in.
No, throws off the
Oh.
Shining Wizard.
We saw that in August, but Makabe hit the Shining Wizard. Lenny is wised up to it. Henson gets Yakuza out of the way with a big shoulder tackle. Makabe checks on Lenny, sees no one there. Henson headbutts Makabe now, and now we are in a battle of fisticuffs.
Forearms.
Back and forth.
Hard.
Who's getting the better of it? This is
hitting.
shot for shot. Lenny's up. They sandwich him.
sandwiched him.
Sandwich his fucking head. Elbow in the face. Another elbow in the face. Roaring elbow. Henson already running. Hits the lariat.
Oh my god, that was a hard lariat, and just all those shots are going to accumulate right there.
Makabe stumbles to his feet. Gets shot in the back.
I'm surprised what?
Half Nelson. That is a Tiger Suplex 85 with Lenny D's.
Oh my god.
New and improved front drop kick.
Whoa!
Gets out of freaking nowhere with a jumping high kick.
Oh my god, lariat!
Lariat sends
Shining Wizard!
Lariat sends Yakuza over with a backflip, but just as fast.
Daggett elbow!
Henson gets Shining Wizard, Daggett elbow.
What, German suplex?
German suplex on his head by Yakuza
Oh my
J.
god.
In comes Scott Henson. Inverted John Walters on Yakuza J. Oh god.
The only one who's not down right now is Makabe, but he's out in that corner.
Well, he took that Dangan elbow from Laney D.
I think Henson's kind of crawling
And
with
he
that
is
knee
out.
sort of pain.
Makabe grabs him with a jackknife hold. That could be it.
Trying to get it done
Makabe
quickly.
onto his feet. Gets caught. That is the shockwave.
Wow, he's...
Yakuza
normal
and stumps him on the
shockwave,
head.
though.
No,
Wow.
that was a jumping shockwave, elevated shockwave, if you will. Northern Light.
No!
That was a Steiner screwdriver on 207-pound Lenny
Right
D.
on his head.
In comes Henson. He did not like that. Slap in the face as hard as he can.
These guys...
Back slap in the face.
Oh! They're just running on adrenaline right now. And
Henson
just,
locked and loaded on that elbow, and he's
Can't get
got
him up. No.
275-pound Yakuza with a fucking burning hammer.
on his head.
Did you see that?
I saw it. I'm also seeing Makabe's back up after that shockwave. I don't know how.
He's up.
After all the
Henson
punishment these men have taken,
Crawling to his feet after lifting the heaviest guy in the world.
fans
And
are
giving him
into
a burning
this.
hammer. He didn't just lift him. He gave him a
Oh.
burning hammer. And Henson gets elbowed. Henson is lifted up.
19 years old.
Dropped on his down, but 19 years
Whoa.
old. Henson rolls out of the ring. Lenny is back up.
Oh my.
Wild bomb. Screams the fuck out of it. And he is done.
I am out of breath.
That was too much.
That 19 years old, the first one done on Scott Henson, but you know the celebration was premature because Lenny cut him off with a wild bomb.
And then a bunch of other shit happened.
Oh my god, that was one of the most insane 3 minutes I've ever seen in my
The
life.
crowd lost their shit on it too.
Oh,
I don't know how much you could hear it, but they were going.
I don't think they could hear much of it because we were losing our shit.
Yeah. Yeah, we were pretty loud.
They're
And
hitting
we were
each other.
exchanging elbows. Yakuza is done from the burning hammer. That was the last thing he took, right? Yeah.
They are just winding up and smoking each other with those strikes.
Going for a 19, maybe.
No, 20.
Calling for the 20 years old on Lenny. This is what finished their last match.
That's right, when the last
Yakuza
one.
holding Scott Henson back now, if you saw that.
Wait a minute.
Lenny
Lenny's out.
reverses. He's got him up in the torture rack. Looking to hit the Darkness Dust. He hits the Darkness Dust.
Oh my
Flips
God.
it right over. Dragon Clutch is applied.
But oh my god, now Yak is being held back by his
They have
feet.
switched places. Henson is holding Yakuza back. Lenny flipping Yakuza off as he's got Daniel
Taps
Makabe.
out. He taps out. He had
Lenny's
no choice.
screaming, smashing Daniel Makabe's face into the mat. That is the third and final fall. Henson still holding Yakuza back. Seconds, if not minutes, after the fall is over.
Miracle Violence Conspiracy takes it home in a classic VCW match, one of the best we've ever had.
Definitely one of the best in all-time VCW history. Henson still has Yakuza in what looks to be the crippler crossface chicken wing.
Doesn't understand that this match is over.
I think he does. I think he wants to hurt him. I think he's had enough, and that's it. Your winner's MVC. Henson in to check on his partner.